What's up? This is Peter from EIGHT08.net. Happy Aloha Sunday, everybody. I am here with Candace Izumi, our very first 808 featured rider. She drag races up in Maui, but currently resides here on Oahu. We'll be doing a question and answer for today. This is a street bike right here. This is what she rides on Oahu. What is this, Candace?
It's a 2005 Suzuki GSXR 1000. Pretty much my parts bike.
Parts bike, yeah?
Yeah, for my race bike.
Okay. So Candace, how did you get into motorcycling?
A group of my friends got motorcycles, and just one night my friend asked me if I wanted to go for a ride, so I rode with him as a passenger, and after that I just felt like I needed my own motorcycle.
You wanted to buy your own motorcycle?
Yeah.
You got
yeah.
the motorcycle bug?
Got the bug.
At what age was that, basically?
I think I was like 20
20?
or so.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was like 5 years ago.
Okay. Your first bike is a Yamaha R6?
Yep, it was a 2003 Yamaha R6.
And that's in Hilo, yeah?
That was when I was in Hilo.
Hilo.
Yep.
And when did you come to Oahu?
I came to Oahu in 2006. And I remember that year because it was the same year that the racetrack closed up here. So
Okay.
it was pretty much a bummer. I wanted to do so much things along with drag racing. Like take my bike on the road course and even try drifting too. Not with my bike, but with a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I believe you actually got into drag racing through your car before motorcycling, right?
Yep. I had a Honda CRX back then.
Ah.
That was my very first car, and
Old school import?
old school import.
Anything to say, Tommy? Okay, so from your Yamaha R6, you progressed into a 1000cc?
I got a 750cc
750cc.
after
Yamaha
my
also?
R6. It was a Suzuki GSXR 750
Okay.
that I bought from a friend up here, and I initially wanted 1000. I wanted to go straight to 1000cc after my 600, but people were like, "Oh, you should get a 750 and this and that."
Work your way up,
and work my way up. Yeah, I mean,
experience and stuff.
yeah. So I took their advice, got the 750. Luckily, one was available at the time, so raced that for a little bit until I found my current 1000 Raiden.
Raiden, which is located on the island of Maui,
Yeah, he's currently on Maui right now.
and he is your drag bike.
Yep, he's my drag bike. Been my drag bike for many years now.
And this is what we'll be focusing on for this interview and vlog. So, what year did you get Raiden?
Oh my god.
2007?
Yeah, 2007 or 2009, around there.
And that was in Maui, huh?
That was when I was living here on Oahu.
Oh, okay.
And Raiden was actually in Hilo on the Big
Oh,
Island.
your story just gets more confusing and confusing. I know you wanted to drag race, so you were located here. You got Raiden in Hilo, and you end up bringing Raiden to Maui and
Yeah.
drag racing him.
Yep, that's right.
And that's when you started making very well progress in drag racing with Raiden, I believe.
It was gradual progress. A lot of trial and error, blood, sweat, and tears, and basically the main factor in what contributed to how well we've been doing is just who I've been associated with. My circle of friends, and I'm really lucky that I've had a whole lot of supportive friends for very many years now. It wasn't really smooth in the very beginning with Raiden. Especially after I got the turbo in, we started doing pretty well off the bat.
Mhm.
That's when a few of my other friends came in, helped me out, and it's one of the reasons why we've been going to Maui to race. Been getting a lot of support there, and yeah, it's even though I race the motorcycle, there's a whole lot of other people behind the scenes helping me out with a
Contribute
lot of
to
things.
what you're
Yeah,
achieving.
for sure. Yeah, it's definitely been a team effort.
So you do a lot of bracket racing.
Yeah, it's pretty much all bracket racing.
Bracket racing.
But I haven't really been competing bracket racing actually. I just race for speed to go
Basically,
faster to
time
do
slips.
yeah to do
Bracket racing is different from drag racing, right?
it's the same thing.
Same thing?
It's a type of drag racing.
I thought bracket racing was like you got to go within a certain speed and time limit, and
Yeah.
if you break that bracket, you
It's
Then you're
another
out.
type of drag racing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a form of drag racing, but there's no like heads up racing here, so I just participate in the
Whatever
bracket
is
racing.
available.
Yeah, and then they
Because for me, once I hear drag racing, it's just heads up. Heads up, you know.
that's how they do it in the mainland because there's
Bring
a
what
lot
you
more
bring,
people
and
there.
if anything, reaches the end of the line for us.
Yeah. But there's not that much people here that do heads up, so bracket racing it is.
Even more so in the sanctioned events and stuff,
Yeah.
like in Maui.
Always all bracket racing.
So what is the best time for Raiden that you have achieved so far?
Our best time so far is
8 seconds?
8 seconds flat.
Yeah.
8.00. Our goal is 7. So it
You're almost there.
was almost there. I know. It was
Point zero
so sick.
zero zero zero
Yeah.
away from it, or
Yeah, it was
something.
So close.
What does it feel like to go that fast on a motorcycle? Because for me, the fastest I've ridden in something was like Lamborghini runs that I featured. But on a motorcycle, it's a whole different story, I believe.
Yeah, going super fast on a motorcycle is pretty much the best feeling. It's just so liberating because there's nothing surrounding you like a car. You're surrounded in a cage, so to
Yeah.
speak, and but when you're on a bike, it's just
You
it's
and the
just
road
you. Yeah, you can.
and your leather gear, basically.
Yeah, you can feel the wind, you can hear the wind, and just your bike just screaming down the track, and it's an extraordinary feeling.
So, along with bracket racing and drag racing, you also achieve, what is that? The no wheelie bar, the fastest no wheelie bar. What time in Hawaii?
Fastest no wheelie race bike in Hawaii so far.
So that means going down the quarter mile at 8 seconds flat with no wheelie bars. That's what it basically means.
Yep, that's what it means.
And you're looking for sponsors currently.
Yeah, always looking for sponsors year round. There's a lot of expenses going racing every time. Airfare, parts,
Travel, lodging, parts.
things like that. So, yeah.
Essentials. What else? What do you see yourself doing in the near future in regards to motorcycling? Do you see yourself achieving that 7-second pass within this year?
Hopefully, yeah.
We still got what? How many more months? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 9 more months.
Yeah, that would be great if I hit 7s this year. Not really totally in a rush. I don't want to do things, being in a rush and forget things, or
Break the bike.
Yeah, so I just want to have fun along the way. When I get to race is when I get to race. I have total
Traveling is
confidence.
much easier now.
Yeah, for sure.
None of that that bullshit of
Yeah, no
all
COVID
that stuff.
restrictions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just have total confidence in my bike that it will get there.
Hmm.
Other than that, I feel like I would like to keep racing until I can't race a motorcycle anymore.
Wow.
There's a lot
Interesting.
there's a lot of people in Maui that are still racing after 20-30 years, so they definitely give me inspiration. They're really talented and really great at it, so
It's a passion of theirs.
definitely a passion. You can just tell they just love the sport. They just love being out there, and hopefully that's where I'll be when I'm their age.
That's where you motorcyclists, when you're on your bike, that's where I believe you find your peace, if anything. It's a peaceful place, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely peaceful. It's kind of ironic. It's a sense of peace, yet the motorcycles can be super loud and
Yeah.
yeah.
Your senses is all there,
Yeah, and you're just going down the track at triple digits.
Triple digits. So Candace, how tall are you?
I am 4'14".
4'14". So that's what, 5'2"?
Yeah, 5'2".
Okay. Do you have problems standing on your 1000cc?
Yeah, pretty much any bike.
I always wanted to ask that because I'm 5 feet and I don't even try getting on a motorcycle.
Yeah, on a stock bike, there's no way I can touch the ground. With my height being 5'2", so
Oh yeah, shit.
I always have to get the front end lowered, the rear lowered, and make the seat lower somehow.
So
my parts
basically,
bike has a
all the
carbon
bikes
fiber
are
seat.
modified for your height.
It's modified, yeah. Yeah.
And you don't have like 2-inch boots or something that helps also.
No, I'm not talented enough to ride with those kinds of boots.
Okay. So the street bike you're riding on right now on Oahu has been modified for your height.
Yeah, it's dropped on in the front and in the rear, and it also has a carbon fiber seat back from
Which is lower,
when-
yeah?
Yep, that makes the seat height lower. I had that seat ever since I had Raiden. That's one of the first mods I did on Raiden, actually, just to get a lower seat.
Anything you want to say to the riders out there, those who want to get into motorcycle drag racing?
Just do it. It's super fun.
Do it.
And yeah, just
Nike,
do it.
yeah, Nike.
Nike, just do it and just give it a try. Yeah, just give it a try. Be safe while doing it. Your bike can definitely wheelie off the line.
Probably start off with what, 400cc or a Grom or something, no?
You can if you want to, but
For all the noobs out there.
Nah, any size bike, just as long as you have control. That's all. Just have fun, be safe, and yeah.
All right, I think we pow. Thank you, Candace.
Thank you, Peter, so much.
Thank you, Tommy.
No problem.
Thanks, Tommy.
Tommy from Old School Imports, Hawaii.
Hi.
Yeah.